Alright, good morning, guys. Gonna be with you in a few minutes. I need to finish eating up. And yes, all of these stocks, cost GME, they're shortable in Centerpoint. And this is the only reason I have Centerpoint. It's the best broker to short stocks for years, but unfortunately I'm not in GME short. I, I didn't want to chase this move down. I tried to get I missed the first breakdown. I tried to get in on the offers 429, but then stock never went higher than 4. Well, I don't know. I was a bit too late. I was too late, and I didn't want to chase like $5 or $10 or something like that. And well, here we are. Stock is 40 or 35% lower. Yeah, it's a casino out there, right? If you don't have, like, I fucked up this GME. I should have chased it. I wasn't paying attention. I am in cost short, tiny size because it's kind of liquid. It's very liquid pre-market, but yeah, it is what it is. Look, guys, there's a lot of downside. Like GME, I mean, yeah, it is down what 50% from the pre-market highs, but it still has 57% to go to get to the 10-day. That's insane. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, let's see here. Is EH a good parabolic short candidate? But no, it's down 3 days in a row. No. Nope. It's down 3 days in a row. What is on silver? Oh, why? I mean, what's going on with silver now? Jesus, are they what's going on? Oh, it's pumped by. You're gonna pump silver? Holy shit! I fucking love Wall Street bets. I love it how they're sticking it to these fuckface hedge fund managers. Incredible. Oh, okay. Looks like everything is gapping down a lot. I don't see a big edge out of the gate on these. Silver could be opening range highs. You know what? It could be opening range highs. It's actually breaking out of a big flag. It doesn't matter if Wall Street bets are pumping. It actually has a good setup. That's pretty amazing. Shit, what did I do? Man, these gap downs are so annoying. I went in big on silver. I'm not gonna lie. It was such a tight stop. I couldn't resist. 400,000 shares. For once, can I catch a big mover? I haven't caught these big crazy movers. Can we get a double on silver? Tilray. Tilray is this range bound. That's not a breakout, it's a range bound. Cost stop, my cost stop is like in the high hundreds or something. Yeah, 149. You can't even see my stop on the daily chart. Oh my god, these movers are insane. Absolutely insane. Is everything halted? Yeah, all of these stocks are halted. Volatility halts on all of them. I am watching this Tesla. If Tesla cannot reclaim the 20-day, things could get interesting. Things could get very interesting. Let's see if this GME can rally into VWAP. Now, obviously, today you gotta include the pre-market. Chart. GBTC, it had a very bullish candle yesterday. But yeah, if you want a long-term position in GBTC or like longer-term position traders, you know, it's a good setup. Or it was yesterday at least. GME about to go green. But you know, GME has to rally another like 25% just to get back to VWAP. That's pretty amazing. And GME is right. Like I'm gonna show you something. It's so hard to see on the. But yeah, this 355 range. It's a big breakout level, if you exclude the pre-market data, obviously. Yes, silver has very low ADR. That's why I also have a pretty decent position, even and with a very low risk. Like my risk is what, like 0.5%. But hey, look at this thing. Like this thing could rally. Like this thing could go up 50, 60, 70% in a few months, if it wants to. So, and it's just breaking out. Look at the flag break. It's incredible. It's been building higher lows for like 4 or 5 months and breaking this 6-7 month range. HEQ because it's ultra thin, but yeah. Maybe I should buy some of this one too. Nah, it's very thin. It's too thin for me. Fuck it. I'll buy some. Okay, actually it trades pretty thick. I sometimes forget these ETFs, even though they can have very low volume, but they can still trade pretty thick. So yeah. Okay, now I have a big exposure to silver. Yeah, thanks for reminding me of HEQ. I had forgotten that it exists, or I didn't even think about it for some reason. for some reason. So both GME and COS, I'm gonna look for setups. If you include the pre-market data, if it runs into these VWAPs and start failing, you know, build lower highs, first red 5-minute candle, stuff like that. Yeah, not much slippage. There's not a, you know, it looks like it trades thin. It's low volume, but you'd make, you know, there's no slippage. That's what it means by trading thick. Bingo. Look, this thing had a really good setup yesterday. I don't think it's not. It needs more time to be a flag setup. The 20-day needs to catch up. I'm short this thing. Yeah, I know NVAX, but it's a big laggard, and yeah, I don't know if it goes ever. Like, it's been building higher lows. It looks really good, but it's such a big laggard. That's the thing. It never goes. Yeah, it's stupid. It's unbelievable what they're doing to the retail traders right now. Unbelievable. Like, this hedge fund manager, they can do whatever the fuck they want, and you know, it's so it's pissing me off. It really is pissing me off. You? Nah, no, not really. It's sloppy. It's not unbelievable. It's very believable. It's kind of, you know. It's like rules of the universe. Fuck off the little guy. When the little guy starts playing the big boy game and start winning at it, that's when the big boys change the rules. So, I mean, it really is annoying. Yeah, GME just keeps going. It's unbelievable. You would this thing, even with all these retail, being locked out of it, from buying it, it's it's insane. Yeah, ETHG looks good. It does look good, and it undercut the 50. Yeah, I know. Yep, very good. Bitcoin is bouncing off the 50-day again, and now it made a higher low, two higher lows compared to this candle here. I think it's gonna go. Retail is only, you're probably looking at like weeks old data. It's like with short interest, it updates bi-weekly, so you can't trust the data. You can't trust anyone. I guess that's the point. I don't watch CNBC, but from what I heard, they are the worst. We can trust you? No, you can't. That's the point. No, David, you can't. No, David, no, you are not trusted. You can't be trusted either, David. You're the worst of all. Yeah, Shamat is the only guy. Yeah, he's the only one. He and David Portnoy, they are the only ones you can trust. Do whatever they say. Tesla? Yeah. It's right here. Right on the 50-day. I added to my cost position. It's I can't anticipating the first red 5-minute candle. We'll see. Wait, is cost halted? I think I halted cost with my market order. I halted cost. I halted the stock. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so thin. I halted it with my market order. Oh my fucking god, this is unbelievable. This is too... Guys, someone should do like one of these Twitch videos, like these short videos you can have on Twitch. I don't remember what they're called. Someone should record it. Oh my god, it's unbelievable. Am I recording it? Yeah. Oh my god, this is unbelievable. Wow. I didn't realize it was so thin. Okay. This is so stupid. It's unbelievably stupid. Wow, it's like a casino out there right now. It's that, I mean, that was funny. That was a hysterical laugh. Oh my god. Because I had a market order, but I didn't get filled on all of it. So I'm like, is the stock halted? It took me like 10-15 seconds to realize, wait, the stock is halted. So I halted it. I didn't even get filled on my own order. Oh, fuck. SEC? No, it's not. Because I'm not manipulating a stock. Trading something with size and affecting, you know, it's only manipulation if you do it like, what's it called, intent? Or like you start pumping stuff, right? The only one buying cost? No, I'm shorting it. Well, that's the thing. You can't prove intent. That's the thing. It's very hard to like prove these things. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. So, you know, if this thing stops me out there, am I gonna halt it again? I didn't think I had that much. Oh shit, Tesla is. Wait, why are my orders stuck on? Oh, so much lag. Wow, I don't think this cost is gonna open lower, not considering the Tesla, or sorry, GME action. And GME, the best thing to do is wait for that first red 5-minute candle, and even that, you know, just to have a defined risk. HEQ, did I get stopped out? I haven't even looked. It's a small position. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, no, it looks like it. Warrior trading. He's buying it here. Okay. Yes, that's why it's ticking up. As silver, what happened here? Oh my god! Yeah, silver, I got stopped. I'm still in HEQ. Wait, what? Am I still in HEQ? Oh, come on. What happened on these things? No choose? No choose at all. Yeah, COS has been open for a few minutes. It's right on VWAP. It's called. Yeah, okay. COS is failing VWAP now. it tried and because if this candle was him buying, and you know it can, yeah, we'll see. It's too early. Well, actually, it depends on if you include the pre-market data or not. It's too early to tell. Look, it either works or it doesn't. This trade. Yeah, it's so stupid. These brokers, man. What the fuck are they doing? The fuck is this thing? Oh, it's this wheat stock. It's like a casino out there. It's unbelievable. This Chan has been halted like 4 times already today. All right, GME. Why is the volume so low? Because the stock is, well, you know, actually it is lower than yesterday. You're right. It's much lower than past, yeah, like yesterday. Even though the stock is not that much higher in price. Yeah, it's weird. NVAX is triggering. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, obviously, yes. I don't even know I didn't put those two things together. Obvious, because a lot of retail are locked out. Man, sometimes I feel like, guys, you don't have to be a genius to become a good trader. Really, you know. Of course. I don't hedge portfolio. Best way to hedge is to lower your exposure. Look at what's happening in all these hedge funds, right? Because what happens if your short position goes against you and your long positions go against you? That's what happens, and it happens. If you read about it in history, it's happened before many times. Cron, no, it's not. It's inside a range, guys. If a stock is below a previous day's low, it's probably a Heisman. It's probably in a range most of the time. This plug is setting up again. I will rebuy it if it starts, if it attempts to break out again. So if retail can't buy this thing, this last squeeze must have been the last shorts. Is my thinking. Or like most retail traders can't buy that thing. I don't know. This Naked traded over 2 billion shares yesterday. I don't think I've ever seen that on a dollar that's been like over $1 stock. That's insane. Yeah, NVAX is attempting to break out. I'll pass on it. Oh, what the hell? Oh, here it is. With the big boys, to have a prime broker with the big boys. Hey, Xerodex, could you PM me on Twitch? Mara. Yeah, Mara is flagging. It is flagging. Higher lows, lower highs. Hard to tell right now if it's a bull flag or a bear flag. It could be either. Could be either. Oh, COS. Wait, is it halted again? How do I get out of my short position? At least I'm on the right side of things. I'm gonna show you this COS. It's picture, like textbook. I have to include the pre-market data. So it had a big fade. It tried to reclaim VWAP, couldn't. It retested VWAP, and now it's momentum is downside. Momentum is the downside. Regal Trading. Hey, Furdog, eller Furdon, can you PM me? I'm looking for alternatives. Like I'm always looking for, you know, brokers and stuff like that. Like I want to find that perfect broker. All of my brokers are good at something, but then they are pretty bad at something else. I want to find the I know it doesn't exist, but you know, you can at least you can try. Goldman sucks. Regal. Was it Regal Trading? What's the company? What's the name of that? Yeah, what's the link? Okay. Hey, thanks for. I'll get back to you guys later. Chatting platform? What do you mean, like Twitch? Oh, sharding. I don't know. Maybe TradingView. Probably TradingView. I'm thinking. Yeah, I thought he meant like Twitch at first, but then I realized he meant the sharding platform. Yeah, I think so. GME pulled back the VWAP and it's holding for now. It's holding that VWAP for now. FSLR, the thing is, yeah, it's a big laggard. Like the FSLR, like yeah, it would be better if it tightened up a bit. I think it looks better on the weekly, but it's a big laggard. Like all the other solars at big runs, I don't know. And like TAN, this ETF, it's kind of soft, looks a little bit soft right now, below the 20-day. I don't know. I wouldn't be looking for breakouts on stuff like that right now, like solars. Tilray, yeah, this broke. Well, it's a very choppy one, but it's still inside of this range. Ideally, goes sideways a few more days. That would be the best case scenario. How many times has this chant been halted? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth time. Fifth time, halted for the fifth time. What's the reason? The same reason that everything else. Exact same reason. Crazy momentum. CCIV, this is the one I got shaken out of a few days ago. But yeah, it's building a range here again. We'll see, maybe in a few days. Looks like the indices are strong today. They were a bit weak yesterday. But they're all running up into... Or actually, no, never mind. They're not running up into resistance there. Never mind. That means my UVXY is not doing that well. Actually, it's only down 5% on the day. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna keep my break-even stop on. Oh, silver, really? The fuck was that all about? Yeah, I know, but what was the shakeout all about? Did they tell everyone to get rid of silver? Was that why we got the shakeout, or? You bought my stop in silver? Thanks. How nice of you. This MSTR, I think it looks like this thing looks like it wants to go to 1,000. Like Bitcoin had a decent dip. It tested 50-day several times. This MSTR only pulled back to the 20-day. It touched it and then it built a wick, and now it's back into this range. It feels like if Bitcoin gets a little bit of juice, this thing is gonna go to 1,000. It looks really, really powerful, like incredible relative strength. Incredible. Okay. What's this? Looks like this GME is weakening. I feel like a boomer the past few days. Like I've been missing out on these moves on the long side. There's been so many things going on. I can't like keep track of everything. This is how the boomers must feel like every day. They wake up and there's so many things going on they can't keep track of it. And they get exhausted 30 minutes in. Can any boomers in the chat confirm? David, can you confirm? Fucking boomer. Can confirm. Oh, Lodbrok, are you a boomer? I didn't know that. You can confirm? Luli Semi, okay. Yeah, my theory was correct. You take offense at that? I'm not the. I don't want to offend anyone. I'm sorry if my boomer jokes offend anyone. I love boomers. Yeah, where did the bids go? On KSS. No, I'm not a boomer. I know that was the joke. I feel like a boomer. That was the joke. Yeah, you know, you don't have. That's the thing. You really don't have to catch everything. These hyper stocks, like you really don't have to trade them ever. You can just trade like large and mega caps and make a little, you know, like have really good returns. You kind of don't have to trade these. Hyper stocks. That's the beautiful thing. like half of the stocks I'm in are halted. It's kind of funny. No, okay, never mind. Only 2 of them. 2 out of 15. But half of the stocks I'm watching are halted. That's what I meant to say. And silver is right back. Silver is right back. So I'm gonna look for a tight intraday range. If it like can go sideways, hold VWAP. I think it's gonna go like the volume is already above average. It's gonna probably gonna trade 150 million or 100 million plus definitely. If you can focus for more than 30 minutes per day as a boomer, that's a big edge. Snap, yeah, I saw it. It's showing incredible strength. Yep. Held the 50-day and now it's back into range. It needs to tighten up a little bit, preferably. That's one of the... and it had an incredible episodic pivot back in October last year. Incredible. Look at the volume. This is what an episodic pivot should do. Yeah, it's not been a great breakout market for the past few weeks, definitely. It's what happens when the indices are kind of like extended. You know, the best time to buy breakouts is when the market has pulled back. Like a 5-10% type of a correction in an uptrend, those are usually the best times. Or if the market breaks out of a multi-month range, those are good too. Those are also very good, but not when the market's already been grinding higher for many months. That's what happens. That's what I always welcome pullbacks, because I know that's where the big money is made, after a pullback. BBY. Yeah, no, it's not a good setup. It's a very slow stock too. Yep. Yeah, the ADR is low and it's not tight. It needs to be tight. ANTE. I had a better setup yesterday when it bounced off the 20-day, and I had a tight day the day before. That was a good setup. Today it's not as good. Yeah, Mara and Riot. Actually, I'm gonna tighten my stop on this Riot short. APHA, yeah, I don't like it. It had a nice setup here. That's the same day I bought Tilray and... Wait, didn't I buy APHA? Yeah, Tilray and APHA, those are the ones I bought that day. I actually bought it that day, and I sold it this day. And no, I think it needs to tighten up a little bit more. Fisker, yeah, a little bit of bottom break. What was the best thing I learned from time studying Stockbee? Episodic pivots, and also like these simple breakout setups. That's what I learned. And there's a lot of things. He also has a bunch of stuff on like memory and psychology and stuff like that. That's really good. Like how to develop expertise. He has a lot of material on expertise development and stuff like that. Really good, valuable stuff. I recommend everyone to join Stockbee also. There's a lot of good content there. Or like educational stuff. Wonder where my cost is getting unhalted. Oh my god. And remember, these things, once the, like even the, like something like cost, it's down 45% from the highs of the day, and if you include the pre-market data, if you include pre-market, it's down 50, almost 60%. But just to get back to yesterday's lows, it has to go down another 80%. Like the numbers here are unbelievable. Like it's like it's unbelievable. Like the moves we've had the past few days, it's crazy. Looks like this Tesla is reclaiming VWAP. It wants to hold for now. Looks like it's, so I only have a partial. But if it can take out or like lose VWAP later, I would go size. But right now it's just showing a bunch of strength. HTOO, what's this? Fusion Rune Green, what is this? Yeah, I know, it's insane, disgusting. They're restricting stocks just like that. I mean, it's stupid. Don't they want to make money? Idiots. I get that Robinhood did it since, Citadel is their biggest customer. And Citadel also, I think they're like owned part of Melvin Capital. So I get it, like Robinhood restricted trades, but like I think people said they also Interactive Brokers have restricted some of these stocks, which is like, why? Insane. Talk about alienating your customers. So the brokerage doesn't blow up. Well, what they could do is restrict the margin. Like if people can't use the margin, even if all the customers lose money, the brokerage won't blow up. They could have done it better, I think. Yeah, just restrict the margin temporarily and you don't have to worry about. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. That's what happens if you with free trades. You are not the customer. You're the product. It's the same thing with all of these other business models, like Google, etc. Usually, when something is for free, you are the product. But on the other hand, if they lose their users, they lose their users. So it's kind of stupid, no matter how you look at it. Like I get it, Citadel probably wants to limit their losses on some of these short squeezes, but the thing is, short squeezes are temporary, but lost customers are permanent. You can quote me on that. CFD broker, yeah, I started an IG account process, but I'm too lazy. I started, then I had to do some test, but I felt like I wouldn't pass it, so I didn't even do the test. It's a pro tip, guys. If you're gonna get a test and you feel like you're not gonna pass it, don't do the test. Goes with corona tests? Yeah, well, I mean, look. Absolutely. If you feel like you're gonna test positive or negative. Actually, in this case, it's better to have a negative result. Exactly. You can't lose if you don't participate. Man, there's so much wisdom here. I can't believe this stream is for free. Unbelievable. Man, I wish I had seen that GBTC yesterday. I would have bought that candle. Not a traditional setup of mine, but it is a setup. Like when you get a bounce, like a clean bounce with a 50-day and it creates this wick, it's a very bullish sign. Exactly, you are the product. That's right, you are the product. I'm using you to get information, to get tips, to laugh at my bad jokes. You're the product. Le product. This GME looks like it's maybe failing off VWAP again. I can't believe, like usually my first target for these like parabolic type of shorts are like it's the 10-day. The 10-day is 68% lower. The 20-day is 81% lower. It's unbelievable. These numbers are great. Crazy numbers. AHCO. Whoa, it's a buyout. It's a buyout, and it's very sloppy. You can just see on the short. Look at the wicks up and down, up and down. It's a very choppy stock. You know, this is not a linear stock in that way. It's not a good setup, and it's getting bought out, so it's not a setup. Man, UVXY, come on. Get up there. Go back up. It's the acquire? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh my god, AMC just took a dump. And look on this one too. Gap down pre-market, or not pre-market. It opened that down, went straight up out of the gate, ran up into these declining VWAP and the declining moving averages. Failed, right? The first red 5-minute candle and straight down since. Learn that setup. Like that, there's many variations, but it's a type of setup you can trade these types of moves. But you gotta be so fast with them. That's the problem. You gotta be so fast. And BB, same thing, I think. Let's see, where's the pre-market? Yeah, BB, exactly the same thing. Gap down, pushed out a gate, failed, took out the first, or not the first red 5-minute candle. I would clarify it, but if the first, like this red 5-minute candle was green, but the first break of a 5-minute candle when these things run into these declining resistance areas. Yeah, no, oh my god, I can't believe this thing. Nokia. So this thing was up what? Almost 80% in 3 minutes. So stupid, so stupid. This SLV is setting up now. It's building higher lows on intraday. I'll buy back the size I had. Or maybe not the same size, because I had a really tight stop. When I initially bought it, I had like a 20-cent stop, including slippage. But I doubt I can get as tight of a stop again. I don't know. Maybe I will. Costs, how much I'm up? Like the thing is, I got filled half size up here in pre-market where it started building lower highs and broke this VWAP. I only got filled half size, but this and then I'm up 2 million on it, and I would be up much more if I had got full size. But again, my first target on it 10-day, it's still 75% lower. I can't believe GME hasn't announced an offering. What the hell are those boomers waiting for? Unbelievable. If your stock is up 2,600% in 2 weeks and like 800% in 4 sessions, you gotta do an offering. It's like, it's such a basic thing. The squeeze hasn't been squeezed? I don't know what it means. Yeah, but 2 million, yeah, I mean, it's nice money, but in this market, like, I mean, it's just to put things in perspective. Like on GME, like I shorted it, you know, a few times. I was in full size about 2 times, I think. So I lost the total, and it never broke down. It was very annoying. It looked like it was, you know, failing at VWAP, had a down candle, and then just reclaimed. It happened several times. It was very annoying. So I just had to size down and trade it around the core. So I lost like 4 million on it yesterday. So 2 million on costs on partial size isn't a big thing. On the other hand, I was up 3 million on UVXY in after hours when it had this big push. And I was up like a bunch of on like this PLTR. So I mean like a $1 million swing isn't a big deal for me anymore. That's the thing about buying size, you know, trading size. So that's, I'm not really excited about this 2 million. I want this 2 million to become 4 million. Or actually, mathematically, it can't become 4 million because we would have to go to 0. Then it would be a 4 million. But it can be a $3 million trade. AMC halted again. $4 million would imply 400 million. I don't know what that means. Well, the thing, yeah, absolutely. My max risk is usually like 1%, but if you get stopped out several times, it adds up. That's the thing. I got stopped out several times. So it was a little bit tricky of a trader. AMC? Oh yeah, I'm looking at it, yeah. Wow. The volatility in the stocks. Like GME, what's the ADR? 35% ADR. AMC, 18% ADR. Holy shit, I'm insane. UVXY is starting to shape up very, very good. LAC, I sized down on LAC yesterday. I sold the third, or was it the quarter? I don't know. Since it closed below the 10-day, and if it closes below the 20, I'll sell it. I'll sell all of it. Tootsie Roll, is it back? Yeah, it was to the moon yesterday, not today. Plug, what a piece of shit. What about it? Oh yeah, it's breaking down now. Yeah, it's in a range. It needs sideways. It probably needs at least a few more days to set up nicely. What are the leading like software names doing? Let's see here. NIO. It's not so software. But okay, this thing is reclaiming the 20-day. Nvidia is in a just an incredible range. Buy into next week. What's this? Plug. Oh, plug triggering. Zoom. I think most stocks look fairly decent. Nothing that looks really, really bad. This Beely I will short if it starts losing the 20-day in the next few days. But it could also be, I don't know. Never mind. I just don't see anything like, wow, this looks good. There's a few setups here and there, but that's usually not a great sign. You know, the best time to buy stocks is when you have a lot of setups. Like, you have to pass on things left and right. That's usually a good time to buy breakouts. Not when there is like everything looks really like it's like everything is like very extended. Most things are very extended, or they just look very sloppy. Like they've been going sideways for months and months and haven't participated in the rally. On Twitter. Oh, Plug is tanking now. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. But it's still holding a higher lows. But later in the day, if it starts breaking down below the 65 EMA, like a lot of these stocks, like they could go straight to the 50-day. They don't even have to care about the 20-day. That's the point where we are at in the markets now. Uh, 2019, yeah, it was. I didn't have great or I barely had. I didn't even have triple-digit returns 2019. I kind of sucked. Yeah, what happened? I don't remember. I just didn't trade well. Didn't you get stopped out of plug? Yeah, yesterday. What do you mean re-entered? I'm not in this thing. What are you talking about? Cos. Man, this thing is halted all the time. Would I be interested in a specific sector for my long-time holdings? I don't have any long-time holdings. But yes, if you're gonna be an investor, you need to get a sector right. Think you can short BBBY here? If you have to ask, you probably shouldn't do it. But the answer is no. It's not a good setup there. Look for tightness. Don't chase these candles. Look for tightness. Like this thing is down 20% in the past 20 minutes. Like look for tightness. That's your edge. 52%. Did I have 50? I was thinking it was 86%. 50. Yeah, 2019 was probably weird. It was a weirdly mediocre year. I think longs is the way to go. Shorting is very, very tough, very hard. Like this GME, like you know, always my biggest losses are always on shorts. But it's the shorts that get me to the next level usually. EG, it's a silver stock having big volume. How did you not get squeezed of GSX? How I not get squeezed? Because I get rid of my position when my stop triggers. I covered it pre-market yesterday. That's how I didn't get squeezed. Is GME also gonna spend the whole day halted? GME, I'm gonna keep this position. I think this thing could go back to sub 100. Or at least, or definitely it's gonna go back to sub 100. But I think it's gonna hit, I don't know. I mean, I think it's gonna hit the 10-day. I think there's a good chance it hits the 10-day by tomorrow. And then we'll see. Or maybe it doesn't, but it feels different. Because, you know, a lot of these retail people, they're locked out of buying this thing, and, you know, who else is there to buy? Who, other than the shorts? I think this last little squeeze was the last shorts getting squeezed. What must risk on it? I don't know, maybe 0.5% or something. Wait. Oh, this is NVAX, never mind. Where is silver? SLV. But I have re-entered GSX again. The same thing, it gapped down, popped right into VWAP. Now it's been building lower highs, it's failing VWAP. The same setup on all of them. My own good? You think you're gonna have to restrict my trading? Why? What are you talking about? What do you mean for my own good? Wait, MSDR's earnings today? Oh, don't tell me they're gonna report after hours. Of course they are. Someone at the job bought BB at 28. Rest in pieces. Great long-term investment. Great job. That's what happens. That's what happens. And a lot of these stocks, they're just getting started. Like this costs, like it's gonna go back to single digits, sooner rather than later. Same thing with GME. Well, GME may not, but GME, it's gonna go back to double digits sooner rather than later. That's the thing with short squeezes. Like they don't last long. They can be incredibly violent, but they don't last for long. It's not like let's say something like Nvidia, right? It spends years and years making a big move. Like this Nvidia is up like 2,500% in the past 5 years, and then it just stays up there for a long time, right? It's versus something like GME, which goes up 25% in a couple of weeks, right? Hi EG? Is Easy Guru in here? %25 what? Oh, wait, did he? Oh, there it is. Hey, oh, now I see it. Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. I was just recommending your service. I told them I learned the EPs and breakouts from you, and you also have a lot of stuff on like procedural memory and expertise and stuff like that. That's really great. Is that porn star's name? Does it start with Brandy and ends with love, or was it another porn star? Mia, oh, Mia K. Okay. Oh, not that I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Never heard of it. I'm not into porn stars. I heard it from a friend. I only know because a friend is into porn stars. Man, this XRT, I just realized it had a 5-star setup. First red 5-minute candle, and then in lower highs. Oh boy. If it can bounce back to VWAP, I'm gonna take a swing short in this thing. It's very liquid. Or not actually, not very liquid, but it's pretty liquid. XRT. Oh, that's why XRT is going up. Their biggest holding is GME. Well, no wonder, because GME has had an incredible market cap expansion. Holy shit. Oh, GSX. %, yeah. I bet that it was like a 1% holding or something until like a couple of months ago. I mean, this cost, is it ever gonna open up again? Oh wow, it's been halted for a long time now. Oh boy, the city, wow. A lot of people are gonna have big headaches the coming days and weeks when reality starts setting in on this. It's, you know, it was fun while it lasted, and they're gonna be pissed, man. This, you know, it's one thing you restrict, yeah, like, yeah. This Chan, man, this thing has no volume. Am I break even in GME? Like since yesterday, yeah. But it still has like easily 50% downside. So, and there's gonna be more short setups. I'm pissed I missed the pre-market one, because that was a big one. I only got, no, I didn't get filled, that was the thing. But you know, I missed this. I mean, it went down 45% or 40% from where I tried to short it. And it gave us another gift. Gave us a gift. Yeah, no, I think the market is gonna pull back. You know, there is just, usually when you get froth like this, it's like the last push. It's, you know, usually you get a week. Like the breakouts have been so for the past few weeks, except for like very certain like small cap stocks. I will be very surprised if the market doesn't pull back from here. I'm not saying it's gonna, yeah, it doesn't have to have a big pullback, but you know, just, can we get a little, at least, you know, like a pullback to the 100, 150 day, like these rising moving averages, like something we got here, right? A few, like a month of pullback, and then maybe set up again, and maybe have another rally. I don't know. No idea what's gonna happen. I'm just hoping for a pullback so we can get nice bases in stocks again. Wow, Tesla is reclaiming really nicely though. It's hard to get bearish on speculation money when Tesla looks like this. So, you know, there's a lot of mixed signals. It's hard to tell. It's hard to know what's gonna happen. Impossible. That's why we trade our setups. That's all we can do. The funny thing is GME didn't get halted much yesterday. Today it's already been halted like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th time. Yesterday was only halted. Okay, never mind. It was halted quite a bit. 1, 2, 3. No, 3 times. It was only halted 3 times the whole day. Interesting. Wait. So you mean... Wait, so if you have a position in one of these stocks, it means you can't get out? Now that is sick. It's one thing if you are restricted to open a new position, but, you know, restricting That is fucked up. Holy shit. You can sell? You can't? You can sell? You can... It's in liquidation. Everyone's saying different things. You can get out. Okay, thanks. Why is someone saying you can't sell? Yeah, you can't open a position, but if you're short, you can cover it, and if you're long, you can sell it, but you can't open a new position, no matter if it's a long or a short. Yeah, that makes sense. Exactly, no new open positions. Oh, that's what she said. That's what she said. Yeah. Maybe there's just a lot of lag or something. I don't know. Oh well, crazy times, crazy times. I'm so happy with my brokers. And yes, there has been some lag out of the gate and stuff like that, but you know, other than that, other than the first few minutes, things have been working really well. Centerpoint hasn't had much issues, and TC2000 has worked really well. Wow. Let's go GME. And hold it again. And this is what happens. I hope it has one more. I hope it bounces here and bounces back to VWAP. Just a bounce back to VWAP, that's a 57% move. I hope it bounces back to VWAP. I would like to add. I've been covering some small. Oh, GSX is tanking. I need to cover some. Oh my god, this is... Today... Like, I've been feeling out of sync of the market past few weeks. And I know why, because, you know, there hasn't been a lot of great setups for me. But now this is where I excel. Like GME, this is day 2 of the, I mean, how many legs up has it had? Like, it's had several legs up. Like, it had this first leg higher, or actually here, I mean, it has several legs higher, but today is day 2. Like, I shouldn't even have shorted yesterday, because technically it was day 1. I broke my own rules. I'm an idiot. I broke my own rules. Well, GSX, I'm just, you know, look, I'm locking in like 5% at a time. You have to. You have to. These things are very volatile. Like, it could easily rip back to 120. And, you know, it's just, you know, ease of mind. Same thing with GME. I think it's going to go back to the 10-day by tomorrow. Maybe even today. Who knows? But, you know, it's always good to lock in some. And maybe if it has a bounce or a setup later in the day, then you can add even more size with a set risk. Oh, there it is. ICL. I'm also looking the short is ICLM. If things start pulling back. But not today. I think it needs a bigger range. How long do I need to figure out if a stock has one of my setups after looking at it? Half a second maybe? I mean, I can like immediately see like is it something I would remotely trade or not. I mean, it takes like a split second. When I scan, I just go through like this, like my nightly scans. This is how fast I go through them. I can just, it takes me a split second to see, is it something looks remotely good to me in any of my 3 setups? And if it looks remotely good, then I look at it a bit longer, like how good is it? Is it like a 3-star, 4-star, 5-star? But this is like, I like when I do my watch lists and scans, yeah, after hours usually. Like this is how I go through it. This is how I go through them. This is how fast I go through them. I've been doing it for many years. What is the breakout needed to get into Mara? What is the breakout? Well, when it's a good setup. I don't think it's a good setup yet. Let's just say. $1,500 symbols in an hour? Yeah. What you do is you know, yeah, absolutely. Costs open. Is it at 0 yet? Oh, almost. Okay, I was too late to cover. I wanted to cover a tiny bit, but it's just halted. Oh, GME opened up again. Ideal scenario, like either, oh, come on, if GME gonna go, I hope GME rebounds here. I really want this thing to bounce 20, 30, 40%, 50, heck, 50, 60%. Back to VWAP would be very nice. Actually, that's an 80% move. It has to bounce 80% just to get back to VWAP. Insane. I would love to get one more really, really good shorting setup. Yeah, 1,500 tickets. There's no need to scam for that many. Like, if you're having more than 500 tickers in your scans, you know, you need to tighten up something. You know, increase the ADR criteria, increase the volume, like a dollar volume, increase the momentum requirements. You know, there's no need to go through that many stocks. Like 1,500 stocks, it's just, it's unnecessary. No, UVXY is pulling back. Why is UVXY pulling back? Oh, because the indices look really good. Oh wow, the indices look really good. Yet there's nothing that looks great. Very few stocks look great. Interesting. And Russell is weak. Oh, TNA. This could be a short setup coming up too. I don't know. I see more short setups than long setups right now. I do. You know, so many of these things are really, really extended. The stock guy's viewership is gone 10 times? Really? How many people does he have in his room now? I was in his room like a couple of weeks ago. Just, you know, because someone mentioned him. I didn't know there was any more people that streamed trading. The stock guy, 33,000? Wait. He had like 15,000 in his room like a week ago. So it's 33 now. That's it. That's amazing. Wow. That's amazing. And all of those people, they're gonna go away once all these stocks have crashed. What? Oh, what the hell is... That was me. One of the clips you guys made on my cost halt reaction started playing for some reason. Oh my god. Damn, this XRT, no. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I forget, it trades like GME, never mind. That's why. So there's no reason to do that one. Sounded like a woman? Yep. I sound like a woman when I get excited. Maybe I should clean up some of these old watch lists. 28th of December. Let's see what happened 28th of December. 27th. That's when I got long Tesla, 27th of December. I don't know why this thing isn't 28th watch list. Amazon tried to break out of this range but failed. Palantir broke down of that range, had a little bit of a move, then it reclaimed. Nvidia tried to break out of this range, but then it's, wait, 28? Oh, it tried to break down below the 100 day, never mind. CCL tried to break out. Roku, that's the day it looked like it was a fail, broke below that range. Oh, Mealy tried to lose the 10 day, but it's reclaimed. Oh, ARKK, that's where I shorted it, right? No, was it that day? I don't remember. TTD, that's the day I shorted it. 28, that was a big trade on half size. It was a really nice trade. If I'd gotten full size, it would have been one of my top 10 trades. I remember that one. It's weird, some of my GME alerts are getting triggered as it goes down, but the alerts were to the upside, I think. I don't know, weird. If I hide my share size, yes, absolutely. You can very clearly see, you know, trying to do a trade like a big position with hiding share size versus showing it. You can clearly see your fields are worse when you show the size. Where's GSX? Wait, is this on the 10 day yet? No? It's closing in though. Should I show P&L? Oh, I think if GME goes down a little bit more, and these, you know, GSX and these things too. I'm gonna have an epic P&L. Yeah, exactly. Because I don't think that I think the market is gonna pull back anyways. I don't think it matters. Where's GME now? Wow, it's actually going to straight to the 10-day. Looks like. I think it's gonna have an epic bounce. I think it could bounce like 100% intraday. If it gets to the 10-day today, it could easily bounce from like 100 to 200 bucks. Maybe even like 250 or something. It's a 150% move, very easily. Yeah, I'm exhausted too, man. I'm exhausted for the past like week. Especially this week has been. I mean, it's kind of exhausting. Like something like SBC. Like I identified the trade, and it was a decent setup. Like it was one of these high short interest stocks, and you know I didn't buy it. Instead, I bought this plug, and it gapped down on offering, and then I sold this Macy's. Where did I sell it? On this day here? And then or was it on this day here? And then 2 days later it was up another 45%. I know, I think I did, right? I don't remember, man. It's just I mean, but today is my revenge day. Today is when I excel. This is, yeah. Today is when I excel. Well, no, no. The last 2 nights, it was like 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago. I had an all-nighter gaming. No, I'm not talking about tired like from lack of sleep. I'm talking about tired and exhausted from you know, just there's so many things going on, and it feels like I've done a lot of wrong moves and missed out on some textbook layouts and stuff like that. Exhausted that way. Yeah, GSX is dropping. That is 100% correct. Tesla, it ran up into resistance. GME. This is what happens when all the shorts are out. Unbelievable. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna be ready with a screenshot next time this thing opens. Gotta take the screenshot. It's gonna be a new milestone. I'm not there yet. This Ethereum is sabotaging me. I'm gonna. How many numbers are that, or are there? Like 6, 7. Yeah, 8 figures. 8 figures. Any advice for growing a small account? Yeah, you can follow the instructions on the screen. There's a reason those instructions are there. All the advice you need is there. No, yeah. Well, not like, well, not all of it is from today, but yeah, most of it is. It's just one account. I have another account, but yeah, it is an 8-figure day if you count in that other account. Just need one more downtick on GME. Yep, new milestone. And this is what happens. Like, you don't need to catch all of the action. You can miss. If you just can catch part of it, and you're gonna, you don't need to catch every move in the markets. Just stay in your lane, and that's all you need. Yeah, you just need this GME to open up. GSX is soon at a 10-day. Actually, I'm gonna include the other account too. Oh, TNA is starting to. Oh man, I'd like to short it, but on a tight, I want tightness. I'm gonna chase candles like these. I'm also watching that plug. Hey, thanks, Samir8 more. Oh, I can't see. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. No! GME! Come on! Go down a little bit more! You bastard! No! Go to. No! Oh, I've almost got there! Fuck! I was like. Come on! It's gonna bounce now. That's the thing. It's gonna bounce now. I was at like 9.6 million in realized and unrealized in my main account. It couldn't go down another 5%. Come on. And now it's gonna bounce. Let's see, what's my position? Oh yeah, I need to cover up more shares. It's gonna have an epic bounce now. Like it wouldn't be surprising if it bounced like 100% from here. Just to get back to VWAP, it needs to bounce 170%. Yeah, if it bounces like yeah, if it has a big bounce and we get a good setup, I'm gonna add. I'm gonna add. It's oh, plug is now. Well, that sucks. Okay, I can't take the screenshot. Well, I can, but I won't. I guess I can, but I won't. Unbelievable. This is, yeah. I can't find words for what's happening. Most volatility halts are either 5 or 10 minutes, but sometimes it can be like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Like, for example, look at cost. I think this one was halted for, let's see, for like 20 minutes. Like here it was halted 5, 5, 5, 5. Here it was halted 10 minutes. And here I think was halted, what, 10, 15, no, 10 minutes here. And this was like 30 minutes. And now it's halted for like 20 minutes. So I don't know why it's different each time. But mostly they are 5, 10 minutes. But yeah, they can be 15, 20, 30 minutes also. And I don't know, you know, why. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the thing. That's why I don't do options. They just do complete. It's just too many. You know, I get people recommending me doing options. It's shit advice. Options are just shit. They're just very, like 90% of people who think they can options, they don't know options. It's just so much better just to stock. Options often give an illusion of safety. They don't. It's just an illusion. Don't options have better risk reward? No. Well, it depends how you trade them. Margin, I'm actually not using any margin in my main account. I'm not even fully invested. I have like on the shorting, I was at, when I was short the most, I had maybe a 60% of my account short. So I wasn't even using, and then I have some longs too, and I wasn't even using margin. And you don't have to, because you know these moves are so big. You can have great returns. You don't have to use margin, and you can't use margin on something like GME. It's too volatile. You can use margin on something like Tesla, where you can have a 1% stop or a 0.5% stop, right? But you can't use something like GME. You can't trade it on margin. It's impossible, because one tick is like a 20% move. One tick could be 10-15%. It's impossible to trade it. On you know, on margin. Okay, I'm all covered GME here. It's gonna bounce back to 250, 300. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm all covered. I'm gonna clear my head and reshort it. It's not like I had 60% of my portfolio in GME. No, I had stuff. I had BNGO short. I have Roku short. I have let's see, GSX short. I have yeah, and GME and COS. So it's not like I had I think I had like 20 or 25% in GME. 25%. when I was fully sized, when on that first red 5-minute candle. I'm gonna show you guys. Oh yeah, so here it is. It had a big push out of the gate, and that first red 5-minute candle, the first break of a previous 5-minute candle, I would say. That was it. That was the setup. And then I did add a little bit more once it had been building lower highs. It's easier to see in the 1 minute. It had been building lower highs, and when it failed VWAP here, I added a little bit more, but that was a tiny position. And now we wait for that bounce. Could easily bounce another 100% from here. Really hope it happens. I'm thinking about doing XRT this time, because the thing is, I think it's easy to borrow, right? Because the weekend is coming up, and over the weekend it would be better, like the logic is, instead of having say 10-15% of your account in GME, you can have a bigger position in XRT. It's lower ADR, but I don't have to pay these ridiculous borrow fees. Like I paid probably 300,000 in borrow fees this week across different stocks, maybe even more. And over the weekend it's even worse, because you also have to pay over the weekend, which is stupid, but that's the way it is. So I think I'd rather do this. It's obviously you can have a smaller stop and a smaller profit target, but you can do more size and don't have to pay the borrow fees. Not so easy to short, it's easy to borrow. At center point it's easy to borrow. And I mean, come on, it's an ETF. It's an ETF. It's not even a triple ET. It's a spider S&P retail ETF. It's like a blue chip of the blue chip with the ETFs. It shouldn't be hard to borrow. It really shouldn't be hard to borrow. Yeah, I think a lot of people are exhausted. I know I am exhausted. Oh, this silver is starting to set up intraday. It's building. It has a range here. It's been building higher lows. I'm gonna rebuy the. I'm even gonna buy. No, I'm gonna rebuy that 400,000 shares. And if it closes strong, I'm gonna hold most of it. But it needs to close really strong, like 25.50 or something. Like it needs to close really, really strong. Make a big move and close strong. On GME, all stuff like, if you're short a parabol, you should always cover some on the way down. Don't wait for your profit target, which usually would be the 10 or the 20 day. It goes down 10%, you cover some. It's simple math. Figure out how far away the 10-day is. Let's say it's 40% lower. Then if the stock is down 20%, you're already a quarter way to your target. You should probably cover some. A fifth or a third, or maybe not a third, but a quarter. You know what I should have done? I should have switched long. I should have. It's the same principle. When you get these enormous moves, you wait for that first green candle, right? It works the same way on these parabolic longs or whatever mean reversion longs. Wait for that first candle after a big move, right? You know, if a stock is down 77% in a few hours, in an hour or two, you know, it's not gonna keep going down forever. It's the same setup, just in reverse. You have now. It's obviously hard to trade this one. It's because it halts, but I'm just, you know, that's what you're looking for. And if it wasn't one of these halt kinds of stocks, I would have maybe done it too. AMC, no, AMC is nothing like. It doesn't look similar at all. This one is much choppier. Oh, cost still keeps going down. This thing is not even bouncing. I'll cover a bunch. It's almost at the yeah. I've covered up like a third of cost so far. Oh boy, I'm not even, I'm not even gonna answer some of the questions I'm getting. I just, I just went through a very specific setup, and then someone asks, when the stock is up 50% above the trigger point of that setup, is it worth a long at this point? I'm not even gonna, It's all about setup. It's not about who would want to. I would have wanted to long it. I was too slow. So what about specific setups? Hey guys, I honestly, if any one of you is in one of these stupid discords, like I've seen screenshots from those discords, like Wall Street Bets and stuff like that, and from Wall Street Bets too, like I don't want that kind of people in here. I don't want the meme people in here. I only want people who want to learn, who want to learn setups, who want to, I don't want any people who want to be, alerts or stuff like that. If you're here for that, please leave this room. I don't want anything. I only want people who are in my Discord. Yeah. I only want certain type of people. I want quality over quantity. If you're willing to learn setups, you're welcome to be here, but if you're not, go away. Because this room won't be for you, and it's better you realize it now than, than waste several days being here. Yeah, I only want people who, yeah, I know the value I provide. Like I get messages all the time, people telling me they turned the trading around and they've started to master this specific setup and they now consistently make money after losing money for years and years. I've been getting those kind of messages for a year now, and it's great. And I just don't want people who are not looking to learn. I provide value in a very specific niche. This is not what a stock guy. So if you want like trading entertainment, go join stock guy, right? But I just trade very specific setups, and those setups, that's where my expertise is, and I teach those setups, and that's it. And also, I try to teach these, general trading principles like risk reward, position sizing, etc., etc. But other than that, there's nothing in this room. There's nothing you can get out of this room. Oh, Riot is bounced. Yeah, I should probably cover it up. It's a tiny position. These things look strong. Riot, Mara. BT, I know that's a very good setup. Yep, very good, very good. Higher lows, tight range, and Bitcoin is about to. It looks bullish. It's been building higher lows, 3 higher lows or 2 higher lows, and if it can get tighter for a few more days, that would be ideal. Very, very good setup. Absolutely. Wait, I just realized I could have done this XRT instead because this thing is not halting. Oh, I should have. Oh, it's not as clean of a trader as. Yeah, this one was. Oh man, I screwed up. This first green candle here. Like either first green candle or the first. It takes out the previous candle. That's the setup rule. Oh man, I should have done it. Risk would have been what, $1.50, and now it's already up like $5. And it could go up, even if easily another $2, $3, $4. And now GME, the same setup. Now we look for the first red candle. I'm gonna look for the first red 1 minute candle, or like when it or the first green. Sorry, 5 minute candle, red 5 minute or 1 minute candle. But I think it needs to bounce more. I think it needs to get closer to the VWAP. I don't think it's ready yet. It may want to maybe pull back, consolidate, and then have another leg higher, or if it gets straight to it there. But I think if it does a red candle now, I think it's too early. I think it's just gonna get stopped out. Yeah, that's the problem with these thin stocks. People. I mentioned something. People degenerately buy it. They think they have an edge buying stuff just because I mention it. Wait for the trigger. Wait for the trigger. It doesn't ever have to break out. That's the problem with having a following. That's also, I don't want too many people in the room. I don't want to be pushing these stocks because I know who people are. They just. Guys, what's the rule about posting a ticker only? It's so hard. I think people are used from these, like they're in a bunch of other chat rooms or have been, and they, where people just spam a bunch of stuff, bunch of nonsense. This is what I don't want my room to be like that. If you have a question or an opinion about the stock, put it out there with the ticker. Don't just post tickers. It's spam. It's the chat rules, and you would have known the chat rules if you had followed the instructions on the screen. It's not rocket science. But I have to say the chat is pretty clean for almost 600 people. It's very clean because we put a lot of limitations. People can't type. Hey guys, did you figure it out, moderators? Is it like a 14-day limit now, or 10-day limit or something like that for posting? Yeah, exactly. I should say no day traders. No, I don't have anything against day traders. It's the same setup. Like the setups I trade on the daily, the same setups work on the intraday time frame too. Like the parabolic setups, you have the like breakout setups, breakdown setups. It's the same thing. You want the big move, then you want tightness, and you look for higher lows, lower highs, etc., etc. You can even use the same moving averages. It works really, really well. Oh my god, BBBY. What a move. Maybe I should be looking at, bounce potential in some of these names. You know what costs? I should probably just cover all of it up. I think it's gonna bounce too very soon. I'm gonna hold it to the upside. Oh my god. Yeah, BB. Yeah, yeah. Wait, what was your question, Thermat? Thermat? I didn't see the question. Oh, okay. Oh. Scans I developed myself. It was like Chris buying BTBT. I can't, how do you say it? I can't confirm nor deny. But usually when I get fills in Interactive Brokers, you get one of these Windows sounds that you may have heard in the background. But funny thing is, half of the chat front ran me. You fuckers. Guys, it's not how it's supposed to work. I'm the one who should front run, not you. And it's probably gonna fail because everyone who's buying it right now is from this room. I'm the worst chat room manager ever. I haven't figured out the game yet. I should write to Ross, Day Trading Warrior, or Warrior Trading, or whatever his name is. He could probably teach me a trick or two. I'm a fucking amateur when it comes to this. Oh wait, did Kosan halt? No, wait. This thing is like halted forever. But I'm thinking about covering it up. Or should I? I mean, yes, a lot of them. Like at this point, it could also, you know, double easily. But on the other hand, the 10 days still 55. No. If it doubles from here, I'm gonna add. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep. That's the thing. You think, you look at it, it's like, oh my god, it's down 70, 80% from the highs, and then you look at the logarithmic chart and like, wait, it still has 55% to go just to get to the 10-day moving average. That's how insane these stocks are right now. I covered up a tiny bit of cost, but yeah, I hope it doubles from here. I hope it goes back to the VWAP. Wait. To get back to the VWAP, the bounce from the lows would have to be the 300% almost. I can't. These moves are so insane. So if this thing goes back to the VWAP, it would have bounced 300% from the lows of the day. It's unbelievable. I mean, these moves. These numbers. Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. Like the first candle, it's a shakeout. It needs to get closer to the VWAP. It doesn't have to hit the VWAP, but it has to get closer on this GME. You know, I think it's gonna reclaim. I think it's gonna go back to 300 easily, and maybe even touch the VWAP. Because it's only halfway to the VWAP. It needs to go up more. Yeah, cost is halted all the time. It halts. It trades for a few seconds, then it halts again. Do I think GME? What would I say? Yes. Every stock has a chance to do anything. That's the answer to the question. That's what. Oh no, Mara, no. I only got filled like 10% of my position. It's going. I hope it pulls back a little bit, saying we're actually quite a bit at this level. What are the other crypto names? I did buy MSTR and this. Overstock. Yeah. And this SI, I mean, since like last week or Friday, I think. NCTY is going. This thing, oh, I can't believe I got shaken out of this IDEX. I didn't follow my own sell rules. This thing more than doubled. ICLK is flagging. Is this a blockchain play? Why is it in this watch list? Okay, I guess it is. BBBY. BBBY. It's a tricky one, but yeah, it could work. It could work. It could very easily bounce back to VWAP. All these names are bouncing back to VWAP now. Yeah, it could work, absolutely. Wait, since everything is... all of these big stocks are bouncing too, that probably means my UVXY is tanking. Yes, it is. So GME, I think next leg higher, I'm gonna reshort it. Bingo is weak. COS. I'd probably cover more GSX. It's probably give us another reshorting opportunity. I'll cover more GSX just for peace of mind. Yeah, if this GME can bounce, you know, if I can get a really good entry and if it's a clean move, like let's say it goes back to 300, tests the VWAP, fails there, I get short, and it goes back to 200 or something, or maybe 150, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna take out the lows of the day today. I think it's done for today. But it, you know, it could fail at 300 very easily, or you know, the higher it goes, the better. 350. You know, if it even goes above VWAP, would be even better. But then has another like 30-40% move lower. Yeah, then I'm gonna guaranteed have a really epic day. But you know, it's a lot of ifs. Costs unhalted, yeah. Yeah, costs if this thing can bounce back to like, yeah, VWAP. Again, same setup. Same setup. Oh my god, really? GBR, another one? Crazy, crazy stuff. It's only up 300% on the day. Wait, GBR, this is the one, I remember this thing ran New Year's Eve like 3-4 years ago. I'm gonna show you. Yep, New Year's, no, not here. It was New Year's Eve. Wait. Wasn't it New Year's Eve? Wait, June. That's in March. This is July 2 years ago. No, it was New Year's Eve. I remember it. It was New Year's Eve. Let's see. This is the 2-day chart. Am I thinking about something else? I'm thinking about some other ticker. Which one am I thinking about? Bingo on 10 day. Yeah, it is on 10 day, but I think it's gonna go lower. I think the next target is the 20 day. But why did Discord ban Wall Street bets? Like, they don't have anything to do with it. Like, stupid. Someone said something offensive. Yeah, that's, yeah. Too much traffic. Too much traffic. And by the way, what's the Discord business model? How do they make money? How does Discord make money? Boosts? What's that? Selling your data? Has upgraded plans? Okay. Okay. Oh, it's up again? Wall Street Bets? So they closed it down for what, 1 day? Like, and then like, oh, we should open it up again because it's gonna hurt us long term if we close them down. Or what? So stupid. Oh, Robinhood placing freezes and seizing capital on accounts they suspect of market manipulation per SEC order. Oh boy. Is that a real news or is it fake news? That's stupid. Funny how it works. Some hedge funds behaving badly, things don't happen forever. And then retail starts winning the game for once. And the SEC is there like full force. And suddenly they are not understaffed anymore. It's kind of funny. They're always understaffed, but now suddenly they're not understaffed. But if there was some, let's say, a lot of retail were short, right? And some hedge fund sniffs it out and pushes the stock higher, creates a short squeeze. You bet the SEC wouldn't give a shit. Elizabeth Warren? What has Elizabeth Warren said on this whole debacle? Debacle? How do you even pronounce it? I have no idea. It's All right, I'm gonna get ready on this GME. It's getting there, and if I miss it, like if it halts and you know my entry is screwed, I'm just gonna do XRT. I just have to do more dollar. You know, the dollar size has to be bigger since XRT is not as volatile. SLV looks weak. Yeah, SLV, it's failing. It's a failed pump. You can, yeah. It's harder to pump something like SLV that, you know, it's a commodity. It doesn't really trade the same way, I guess. You know, versus something like, you know, GME, which was the most shorted stock out there. Like pretty much whole float was. Hey, thanks, MRG. Man, I've laid out this GME game plan for like three times in the past 30 minutes. I don't even know what to say here. There's only so much I can do. There's only so much. I can lay out the game plan only so many times. I put the targets, I put the specific game plan, you know, where you put your stops, where your, you know, where the risk is, everything, and you know, it's just I can't do anything else. If GME squeezes again, what is it doing now? Is it going down? It's up 160% in the past like 40 minutes or 30 minutes. What's that called? Oh, if it breaks the highs, yeah, yeah, it may. It can do anything. Absolutely, it could break. I don't think it will, but I don't think it's gonna break the highs today, and I don't think it's gonna break the lows today. I think it's gonna oscillate in between. All right, I got in. It hit on the 1 minute. It hit the VWAP perfectly, but also, you know, as soon as it looks like it starts reclaiming, I'm out. I don't want to get stuck. Yeah, look at how perfectly hit VWAP. And now, well, it's not halted yet, but and I didn't even do full size. I kind of. Heck, I'll do XRT too. Why not? What the hell is this indicator? I'm doing it manually. You got stopped out 6 times on what? Since last week. On what? Yeah, IB. Yep. Fuckers. What's COS doing? No, KOSS. COS. Yeah. This thing can't even bounce. It attempted a bounce, but it can't. What a piece of shit. No buyers on those. Let's see if a GME can go back to 200. I would, yeah, or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I know my risk, and it's all that matters. And obviously covering into weakness along the way. Who is Ja Rule? Isn't that like an artist? A rapper or something? I heard the name, but I have no idea who it is. He's a rapper? Yeah. Fire Festival scammer? A guy I know. Anyone seen the Fire Festival documentary on Netflix? A guy I know is on it, and a girl too. He and his wife. He's a pilot, guys. You know the pilot in the Fire Festival documentary. The guy with a funny accent. He's an Estonian. He's the one. He said he learned how to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I've flown with him. He flies these like small planes. And he was the only reasonable guy. He said the plan you have is never gonna work. Your plan is like he and his wife, who's a model, and I kind of know her from childhood. They slept in a tent on the island, and they're like, there's no way people can overnight on the island. There's too much mosquitoes, and it's just impossible. And then he got kicked off the team. They should have listened to him. It would have been better if they had just the scene and stuff like that on the island, and the party, and then let people sleep on a cruise ship outside. Would have been much better. And they would have had much less logistics to deal with. Instead, they had to get tents and all of that stuff. Yeah, like Cessna, yeah, something like that. Was I invited to the festival? No. You only got an invite if you paid a lot of money. Funny how that works. You pay a lot of money and then you get an invite. So let's see if this GME is going to be clean trade or if it's going to shop around here and retest the VWAP. I'm in shoot first and ask questions later mode. Gotta be so quick. You can't take your eyes off the level 2. Because if the chart is is lagging by like half a second, you may miss your exit or entry also. Guys, don't look for breakouts. Like, I don't think this is a good breakout market. Like, I just don't. There's some random stocks here and there, but you know, be careful. Like NVAX, it's a Shopee one. It's a big laggard. I just don't think it's. I mean, it could work, but I don't know. I'm not too excited about it. Am I using level 2? Usually no. Usually I don't give a shit about level 2, but this is a very certain scenario. Yes, it's pointless 99% of the time. It doesn't matter if you are gonna buy one of these swing setups like BT or Mara, you don't need to look at the level. But this case, I need high resolution because this stock, it's like a rocket. I don't try. Like, I would put a hard stop on it, but I don't trust it because I got burned yesterday on a trade when on a GME when the stop didn't work. It didn't trigger, so I'm doing this thing manually. I lost like $500,000 more than I should have on an ad yesterday because the stop didn't work. It kind of pissed me off. No, it's all about percentages. The numbers don't matter. It's all about percentages. It usually doesn't hurt unless I lose like 10% of my account. Like if I get a 10% drawdown, that's usually when it hurts. But like 5% account drawdown when I had a $5,000 account versus having a, account that's tens of millions, it feels the same, even though the numbers are incredibly, different. It's all about the percentages. Yeah, I mean, this is a day trading stock. I rarely day trade, but sometimes this reminds me of Fannie Mae. I'm gonna show you guys Fannie Mae from 2014. I once made 50% on that thing. I'm gonna show you the short on that one. I've shown it before, but that was a crazy. I made 50% on a day trade, shorting it. Let's see, where is it? Fannie Mae. So just to give you guys some context on this thing. Let's see, where is it? Is it here? Is this the 1 minute? No, that's a 30 minute. Where's the 1 minute graph on it? Here's the 1 minute. All right, so let's pull up Trading View so I can show you the daily graph. So Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. So those were a big thing on the OTC back in the day, like 7 years ago. I think it was 2013. I'll show you. Gonna show you something. And the best thing about OTC stocks, they don't halt. So you get this clean move. So I'm gonna show you this. 2013 here. So the stock went from like 30 cents to $1.40. Pulled back, built a long sideways base. Look at this flag breakout here. Look at this breakout. That's the breakout, just 5-star. And then it went from 80 cents to 5.40. Okay, so this is the day. This is the GME moment. Okay, well, actually GME is having a Fannie Mae moment. Okay, look at this thing. And it also had a mean reversion long setup 3 days later. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna show you the intraday. Where is it? here. I shorted it up here. And this is what it did. And it's just like GME. It's a big run. And then you wait for that. In that case, you could have waited for that first, like, previous candle break on the 5 minute. That was the entry. And then you wait for that first green candle or the first candle break to the upside on the long side. And if you not know what we are at on GME right now, we are right here. Okay? And you know, it could easily, I don't think it's gonna pull back to the lows, but I think GME, it's gonna retrace back to like half the move it made from the lows of the day. So I'm thinking it goes back to 200 intraday, and then maybe bounces again and just then the edge disappears, and then it's just gonna probably slowly fade from here for the rest, you know, for tomorrow and next week. It's the same thing. You know, you gotta build this pattern database. It's the same patterns over again. I can't stress it enough. I just, you know, I say it every day almost. Build these databases, set up databases. Oh, wait. Ooh, good cover in Riot. Really good cover in Riot. I wish I had longed it. And Mara, I got filled on 1/10 size. Oh. Damn. Oh, come on, Mara. No. Why are these things going crazy now? Bitcoin is not even going higher right now. Or it's just it's still range bound. But I guess that's relative strength. That's what it's all about. Relative strength on real-time display. NCT, yeah, we looked at it earlier. Yeah, it is a crypto name. It is a crypto name. They restricted Macy's too? Come on! They can't restrict Macy's. They should also do an offering. The stock is up 200%. Yeah. Outside of crypto, I don't really see any good setups. NVAX. Yeah, NVAX is so-so. I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. It looks better on the weekly, yes, but... Those were some damn good covers on GME near the lows. So it went up 180% from the lows. Incredible. And costs can't bounce, right? Oh, now it's bouncing. Okay, now it's bouncing. Yeah, I hope it bounces back to like, yeah, the VWAP area-ish. $100 would be great. I'm gonna add back a bunch of shares that I covered. I'm gonna add back everything I covered and maybe even more. For now, this thing has been building lower highs and it has a range here, 265 area. This GME. Yeah, plug is tight. I think it's gonna hold. I believe it's gonna hold, but okay, GME looks like it's strengthening here. But in case it, you know, if it decides to start fading, it's a low risk reward setup. CLSK looked like a Head and Shoulders. Yeah, I mean, if you look at it close, it does kind of look like a shampoo bottle. Like a triangle formed shampoo bottle. I don't know exactly how a Head and Shoulders looks like, but this is like a... Isn't this their logo, Head and Shoulders? There you go. What's the color of the logo? Is it like blue? Isn't it like blue or something? No, this is not blue. Where is it? Oh, you can't even see the blue. Can you put a background on it? Let's go with white. No, let's go with red maybe. It's not red. What color is the Head and Shoulders? Anyone know? It's blue. Head and Shoulders shampoo. This is... Oh, I haven't seen this on Google before. Interesting. Never seen this on Google. Oh, I'm in the shopping tab. I thought it was an image tab. Oh, so this white background and blue, yeah, Head and Shoulders. Okay, head. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Head. Wait, where is it? Yeah, that's the problem. I have black background on my in my TC2000. Head. And oh, okay, that's how it's head. Wait, it's done like this: head, shoulder, 2-in-1 menthol fresh. Oh, and it's small. Oh, wait, it's like this. 2-in-1. Oh, I need to make the text smaller. Wait, where's the edit thing? Oh, here. 50, maybe I'll go with 30. Wait, I need to make the bottle a bit bigger. Wait. I need to change the color. Maybe do like something like this. Nah, no, white is good enough, I think. You're right, there is a head and shoulders pattern here. What? How the hell do I do? You added it to your Evernote? Yeah, very good. You're adding, yeah, very important. It's like the bat formation. These things can make money a lot. Like the stock, I mean, from this pattern, it can either go up or down a lot. So it's a really good pattern. Really, really good pattern. I'm the real artist. uh... FRHC. Come on, Xiaomi, let's do this. I added a little bit on when it broke down. Like you can clearly see, it's been building lower highs, and then it had this range break. So we'll see. I think it goes back to 200-ish, but I don't know. Obviously, I wanted to go back to lows of the day, but I don't think it will. Yeah, because today there's a lot of things going on. And there's a lot of things I can show you real time how to trade this thing with set risk. I wish I had someone who told me, showed me these things. It took me so long to figure it out. Well, I did have. I mean, I did have inspiration from different traders, but I had to piece it together. Like, that's the thing. Like, you don't have to rocket science it, right? It's like specific good risk reward setups. And now look at GME, right? You don't have to rocket science these things. You can make so much money on just very simple principles. I don't know. Has Pradeep a course? I have no idea. Does shorting a stock directly push the price down? Does buying a stock directly push the price up? It all depends on the size you do and what type of order you do. Guys! I just realized I can take a screenshot! I didn't see it! I'll take a screenshot. I reached the magical number. I reached the magical number. I reached the magical number. I just to figure out where I saved the file. I'll put it in Google Drive, I guess. Yeah. There it is. 10 million. And obviously some of this PNL is you know, like swing trades from before, but you know, if you include these two which are from today, it adds up to 10 million. So I'm having a $10 million day, even though not all of these 10 million are from today. But if you add these two, it will be 10 million. And it's gone. Now that GME opened up, it's gone. Good thing I took the screenshot. Oh, gee. I just jinxed myself. Fuck! GME's gonna stop me out. No! No! Yep. And it's gone. Yeah, I instantly gave back $1 million. Oh. Hey guys, it's all about the screenshot, right? Oh. This is where the educated trader meets the uneducated speculator. It creates opportunity. If you have a setup, if you have a process, if you have risk management, Show me show you my payslip? I don't know what it means. Yeah, it's a long stream. I think I'm gonna cut it soon. I don't think there's much value. I think GME is pretty much gonna oscillate. Yeah, or I don't think it's gonna do anything crazy. Maybe it will. I don't know. And yeah, interesting times. What can I say? Damn, this NXTD is going now. Damn. It's amazing how many trades you can miss and still have incredible returns. Oh my god, this NXTD was a picture perfect breakout intraday. Like for you day traders out there, look at this. Higher lows, lower highs, triangle. Just a perfect flag intraday. It got really tight, and when it breaks out of this flag, high volume, that's the entry. And then you use your stop should be somewhere maybe above this higher low here. And this thing could go to $3-4 in the next few sessions. If Bitcoin heatens up. Yeah, I saw that 60K. Oh, 60K? I looked at it like an hour, 2 hours ago. Then I'm at 30K. Holy shit. Man, I deserve some gaming after this. Or maybe not. I need to like clear my head. It's been I mean, it's not entirely like, it's not like it's not stressful. It's not. It's about as stressful as you make it. Like, I always know my out. I always know what I'm looking for in a trade. But you know, once you start adding some size, even though that's things still get stressful. So you have to be really, 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 you have to be really like stay sharp for many hours on end. I'm just so exhausted right now. I'm really, really exhausted right now. I need to eat, and I need to just clear my head. It's just spinning right now. Unbelievable. I remember when I had my... Actually, I don't remember when I had my first $1 million day. I remember when I had my first losing $1 million day. That was March last year when I lost on Twix. That was my first $1 million loss. And now, that $1 million is like nothing in comparison. Yeah, I deserve a cookie. I need another Nocco. Yep. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of eyes on the stream, but on the other hand, there's what was the limit again to be able to write in the chat? Was it a month? Someone said it was a month. I'm the worst chat room guy ever. I have no idea. Like, my moderators are running 30-day. Yep, that's great. Yeah, exactly. The 30 days, it's gonna separate people who want to do this from people who really maybe want, I don't know, something else. Maybe entertainment, maybe trading for the excitement. There's a lot of reasons people trade. Like, you go on Wall Street bets, some people just trade for excitement. They don't care if they lose or they put some small amount in it, and they get excited no matter what, if it doubles or if it gets cut in half. They just do it for excitement. I don't want those people in here. I only want future market wizards. This Zom looks interesting. Ultra low price, but... Oh, it's a Carol Baskin stuff. It's holding up. It's actually flagging. Carol Baskin. Man, I mean, like, if you thought 2020 was crazy, 2021 is... I can't believe this year. The stupidity we've seen. Carol fucking Baskin pumping a stock. I can't believe it. That's so stupid. Stupid. Stockbee congratulated on his Zoom. Wait, is Pradeep streaming? Wait. Does Pradeep have a stream? Or like a Zoom stream? Like obviously it's inside his paid community, I guess. No, I'm shorting on center point, not cost point. I don't know what cost point is. Oh, he does them pre-market. Okay. Oh, twice a day. Okay. Yeah, center point is my broker. Oh, by the way, I forgot to. Wait, what's the handle? Center point securities? Yeah, amazing. Robinhood. I think these guys. I think today is when the sect wakes up and realize they've been like they haven't understood the joke. Robinhood is just king exploiting his peons. Well, we're not exploiting, but you know what I mean. It's like a really reverse Robin Hood. And I think today is when people start realizing that Robin Hood's that they you know, not really putting their customer first. Is it ironic or true? What? It's true. There's a reason, you know, there's no such thing as free trading. Like there's no such thing. Just get it out of your head. What you are paying is increased slippage because the Citadel algos front run your orders. And I don't know if there's any research on it, if anyone has done the research, but I would bet Robinhood is a more expensive broker than most brokers out there, if you include the added slippage. I bet. Like I'm like 90% certain. I am correct. Oh, can you link me some of those articles? Oh. If there are locates on well, it depends, I guess, on which what is it, clearing firm you have. One 0.804 at CP2, and let's see. And 1.33 at CP. Yeah, both of my clearing firms at Centerpoint have the locate still. GME, let's see, I haven't looked at it for 10 minutes. It could be anywhere. Yeah. Damn, I should have waited with that screenshot. Because the numbers are pretty much bigger now. Quite a bit bigger. Okay, guys, I'm so exhausted. I need a break. Oh my god, I'm gonna sleep for like 12 hours tonight. Okay, guys, thanks for joining. I hope you got value out of the stream. I really recommend if you missed like today, and even like there was so many nuggets. I showed you real time how to trade these things, like with set risk reward setups. And I showed you this. It's the same patterns repeating over and over again. It's all about you building these pattern databases. Like I talk about it almost every day. It's just the same thing over and over again. You just have to educate yourself. Okay, guys, thanks for joining. See you tomorrow.